Hey guys, it's Senchu here, back with another video on the channel, and for today, we're going to be doing another tier list video. Now, the last time we made a tier list, we ranked every single One Piece arcs shown, but in this tier list video, we're going to be ranking some of my favorite shonen protagonists ever. But before we get right into the video, make sure to subscribe for more tier list videos like this, and turn on post notification if you don't want to miss a video whenever I upload. Okay, so starting off with Asta from Black Clover. Now, you guys know how much I really love Black Clover as a series, and throughout all of Black Clover, especially the manga, Asta's grown to the point where I really like and respected Asta. The thing is, when I started Black Clover, I didn't really even like Black Clover. I hated Black Clover when I started it. Even Asta really annoyed me, especially as for everybody else who started Black Clover 2. I'm pretty sure everyone else got really annoyed and ticked off with Asta during the very beginning of the series, even me. But like I said, at the at the current arc of Black Clover, especially towards the ending of the manga, Asta's really grown to the point where I really respected him as a shonen MC. So Asta's now become one of my favorite shonen protagonists ever. Therefore, I'm probably gonna get Asta to somewhere A or S. I think I'm just gonna put. Now I'm gonna put Asta at A. That irritating loudness coming from Asta still has not really disappeared even after the time skip. To me, there's still a little bit of that. Hasn't really hasn't really disappeared, but at least it was already lessened. Like Asta scream more and more less now, and in my opinion, he's also grown to be a really good shonen MC. Asta's an A tier MC to me. Tsuna from Katekyo Hitman Reborn, and you should also be able to tell how much I really like this MC just by looking at my profile picture. Tsuna from Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Now, here's the thing about my relationship with Katekyo Hitman Reborn, alright? Like my obsession with Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Now, Katekyo Hitman Reborn has been my childhood anime. I grew up watching with it ever since I was very little. I was like maybe like 7 or 8 watching Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Um, it was like an age where I haven't really understand much about anime, right? But when I really got into anime, when I binge watched Katekyo Hitman Reborn, like from start to finish, I really respected Suna and his entire series. So now a lot of people didn't really like Katekyo Hitman Reborn because of especially Suna himself as an MC, because he's just like Deku. Suna's like Deku. He's like a coward, or more like a loser actually. He lived his whole life as a loser, but as the show went on, Suna actually started gaining some progress. Katekyo Hitman Reborn is one of my favorite anime, and as well as that, Suna himself is one of my favorite shonen protagonists. Therefore, Suna, like Asta, I've also got lots of problem with Suna, of course. But overall, I'm putting him at an A tier. I love both sides of Suna, whether he's in badass hyper dying will mode or whether he's just in his everyday loser mode. Asta's a really good MC, at least from my opinion. Now, like I said, I know a lot of people did not like Suna, especially because of how much he whines. But to me, I think on that side of Suna is not really much of a problem for me, at least for me. Now, speaking of Deku, he's going to be our next MC to rank, and let me be honest with you guys. I am not caught up with My Hero Academia, especially now that it has ended. But from what I know about Deku, he's also shown some progress. At least from what I know, though I do not remember a whole heck of a lot of My Hero now. because, like I said, I haven't watched it for a very long time and I have not caught up to it. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm going to catch up to My Hero Academia sooner or later. But right now, where I'm at with My Hero Academia, I'm probably gonna put Deku at like a B, just because I have not really seen much of Deku nowadays. I've heard so much about what happened to Deku in the ending, but I just can't really judge it based on the spoilers. Okay, Denji now. Denji, I have not seen Chainsaw Man yet, so I'm just gonna put him here. Don't know. Edward Elric now. I also plan to watch Full Metal Alchemist, but right now I don't know much about the dude as well. Okay, so this main character right here, I forgot her name. What was her name? But she's from the series called Promise Neverland. I have watched season 1 of Promise Neverland. It was really good, but I did not watch season 2 of Promise Neverland. Because I've heard so many shitty things about season 2, but season 1 was really good. But from what I can remember, I think I think she's an okay MC. I'm also putting it at B just because she's an okay MC to me. Not a whole heck of a lot going on with her. Okay, Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. Now, just like My Hero Academia, I am not caught up with Attack on Titan as well, which might surprise you guys, or maybe not, but Eren Yeager to me, from what I know right now, where am I gonna put Eren? You know what? I'll maybe put Eren at maybe a B2, just from based on what I know. But if I manage to catch up to MHA and Attack on Titan, of course of course these rankings are probably gonna change. Now, Gintama. I have not seen Gintama either, so I'm just gonna put him at don't know. Goku from Dragon Ball. Now, hear me out when I say this, Dragon Ball fans. I really love Dragon Ball, okay? But nowadays, Dragon Ball really doesn't hit me that hard. At least for me. Now, I really still love the actions, the fight scenes of Dragon Ball. But Dragon Ball as a series to me just doesn't really hit me that hard anymore. So, but Goku and Sen MC, I have high respects. I really do love Goku, especially with how influential Goku is throughout all of anime, manga in general. Goku is just pretty influential, and I also still remember during those days when I tried turning to a Super Saiyan as a kid. I mean, obviously that the same goes for everyone else, but overall, Goku as a Shonen MC, I'm just gonna put him at a B2. I don't really hate Goku, just an okay MC to me as well. Now, going from Hunter x Hunter though, also one of my favorite Shonen MCs of all time. It's up there with Suna and Asta. To me, he's an A tier MC to me. Gon is a really good MC, and I love Hunter x Hunter too. It's a really good series. Gon is A tier, and Ichigo from Bleach, I also think is a really good MC. Just gonna put him. You know what? No, actually, I might put Asta and Suna at S tier because just because I really love these two. I just these two are my favorite MCs of all time to me. So that's why I'm just gonna put them at S tier. But I think I'm okay with Gon and Ichigo put in A tier. Ichigo's badass. He's cool. Now Inuyasha. I have not seen Inuyasha, so I'm just gonna put him here. Don't know. Yuji Itadori. Now I have seen Jujutsu Kaisen, but I am not fully caught up with this series either. At least in the anime, but in the manga, I did read the manga of JJK, and I think Itadori to me is then again, nothing really much for me to say about Itadori. I think he's also an okay MC to me, so I'm just gonna put him at B tier. Now I think this dude right here is from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or could be wrong, but I don't really know anything about him, so I'm just gonna put him at don't know. Who is that? Isn't this from the? I know the name of the series, but I could also be wrong. I think this character here is from the show called the Kinichi something. I think Kinichi Disciple something. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but to me that looks like Kinichi. Though I have just not seen his series yet, so I'm also gonna put him at don't know. I know he's a martial artist. I know the series has something to do with martial arts, but I just don't know a whole heck of a lot about the series. Kenshin. Now I have watched a little bit of Rurouni Kenshin. Actually, I did watch the remastered version, but I just did not watch throughout all of it. So I'm also just gonna put him at don't know much about bro. Luffy, on the other hand, the main character from my favorite anime of all time, One Piece. Now, Luffy is automatically an S tier anime MC. Luffy is an S tier. One of my favorite MCs, up there with Tsuna and Asta, at least to me. Okay, Maka from Soul Eater. Have not seen Soul Eater either. Naruto, on the other hand, my second favorite anime of all time, is going straight up to S tier. Really solid MC as well. Natsu from Fairy Tail. I'll put him at A tier. I really like Tsuna. I mean, no, not Tsuna. Natsu from Fairy Tail. Really good MC. Who is this character? I do not know this character. I don't recognize this MC, so I'm just gonna put him at don't know. Saint Seiya. I believe that outfit looks like Saint Seiya to me, but his face in this image is just not shown. But I believe that's Saint Seiya. If it is Saint Seiya, I'm just gonna put him at don't know because I have not seen Saint Seiya. Psyche K, I have also not seen Psyche K. Okay, I forgot this MC's name for a second, but this is Senku from Doctor Stone. And I really like this MC, by the way. So I think Senku to me is an A tier MC. Because I really like Doctor Stone and I really love Senku. I really love the main character of Doctor Stone, so that's an A tier character for me. Next is Shinra from Fire Force. Now, I did read a manga, and I heard the anime has also just ended. And may I just tell you, spoiler alert for those who have not seen or have finished Fire Force, but Shinra Buncham is a badass form. So I'm just gonna and Shinra as an MC to me is also really cool. So, but he's an A tier. I didn't really like him as much as my S tier characters, but Shinra is still a solid A tier character. Now Shokugeki no Soma. This is Soma right here from Shokugeki no Soma. Have watched. I mean, I have watched a little bit of Food Wars as well, but don't know much. I just don't know much about Food Wars because I have not gotten that far. In fact, matter of fact, I probably got into like a few episodes, like less than 10. But I'm just gonna put him at don't know for now because I don't even remember everything about what I've watched in Food Wars. Tanjiro? I'm just gonna put Tanjiro at like B tier. I don't really have much problem with Tanjiro. It's just that I don't really have as much respect as the guys in A tier and S tier. Okay. Vash Stampede from Trigun. Now, this is also another anime from my childhood, although I have not rewatched this series yet at all. Unlike the way I did with Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Katekyo Hitman Reborn and Trigun, both of these series I have watched from the exact same age. I don't know much about Vash nowadays, so I'm just gonna put him at don't know just because I forgot about this series already. Now, Shaman King, on the other hand, I also, just like Rurouni Kenshin, I also did watch the remaster. But Shaman King, to me, the remaster was just mid. I did not finish that series. I got into like 6 episodes, maybe. But from what I can remember about the Shaman King MC, I forgot his name. I'm just gonna put him on don't know as well. Now, like I said, I have not watched the Yu-Gi-Oh series, so I'm just gonna put him here. This is Yugi. last but not least, Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. I finished. I did finish watching Yu Yu Hakusho like a month ago, I'm, which by the way, I'm about to upload upload that video about Yu Yu Hakusho soon. Maybe not now, but probably in the next video to this, I'll be uploading that Yu Yu Hakusho review that I just did. But Yusuke Urameshi to me is a really cool MC. Wait, where did he just go? Oh, I just put him here. Yusuke Urameshi is a really good MC. I'm gonna put Yusuke at A. I really, really like Yusuke a lot. Um, Not up there with my four favorites, but I like Yusuke a lot as an MC. And yeah, there you guys have it. That's my tier list of shonen anime protagonists. And I sure do hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys disagree or agree with my list. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day and peace.